What's up, you guys? Chet-Guthrie, the Dream Poet here, coming to you all from the beautiful rural town of Danville, Tennessee. And today, you guys, y'all are probably wondering why we are here out beside this riverbank here at this boat put-in. Well, I will tell you all why. You see, just beyond this point on the other side of the river, there is an old abandoned grain elevator. This grain elevator, it was built by the L&N Railroad back in 1918 at the whopping cost of $75,000. But that was back in 1918. That's close to 100. Well, actually, that is a little over 100 years ago. So it would have been way more in today's standards. Now, what the Danville grain elevator was used for, you see, river boats would come off this river right here, and they would dump off their supplies. From the supplies, they would put them on this grain elevator, they would bring it up, and they would load it onto the trains that would go elsewhere into the United States. Or I believe it worked vice versa. But anyway, this building that we are going to go out to today, it operated for about 50 years. Up until Tennessee Valley Authority, TVA, took over and built a dam. This dam created what is now Kentucky Lake. All of this right here. That caused all the water to rise by about 20 feet. In doing so, well, in normal case, this would have probably flooded everything here along the river. However, the Danville grain elevator, it still stood. It only flooded the first 2 floors. So yes, you guys, this building still stands to this day, and it is out in the middle of the river. So without further ado, let's get the kayak off and let's make the journey out there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. Hoping this won't take too long, because it does look like it is getting a little bit rainy. But honestly, it's not that far out, so that is the good thing. As y'all can see, it is getting a little bit rainy, so let's get to it. Now, as I mentioned, all of this never looked the way it did now. And why I bring this up again is this is another thing that is left over from that era, this old train bridge. Imagine way back when it used to span the entirety of this river. However, that is no longer the case anymore, sadly. Let's get closer to it. Now, one of the most interesting things about this bridge is present day, while the tracks have been ripped up and are no longer there, well, there is a house sitting right there, built right next to the edge of what was once the old railroad bridge here in Danville, Tennessee. Look, somebody's even made a small house right there as well. I'll tell you, that is some lucky real estate. And the craziest part is that the closer I get to it, I mean, this thing is a very, very large bridge. And by the way, there's the elevator that we're going to, with a little bit of choppy water. Okay, maybe about middle ground choppy, but honestly not too bad. I mean, once you lived in Florida, it kinda you kinda mellow out once you live in Florida. But anyway, this is a big bridge. Yes, that bridge is very, very large, and I just got myself a little bit wet. But anyway, guys, we are getting very close to the side. Got water in my mouth. Anyway, we are getting very close to the silo. Yes, I had to. I feel a little bit dramatic in doing that. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. This building up close is insane. Dude. Dude. This is absolutely nuts. But yeah, you guys, imagine this building being about 4 or 5 stories tall, and well, only about 20 feet actually shows and actually rises just above the water's edge. Where we're at right now, this, well, just beneath the this building, the water here is about 50 feet deep. If that gives you kind of a comparison. I mean, from here I know there is a set of stairs. I'm gonna mosey on through here, and yeah, I'm honestly gotta put my hand on the paddle. This current is actually pretty decently strong. Honestly, you guys, this is really cool and, well, kind of freaky. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. But alas, here are the steps to get upstairs. Oh my God. That was hard. Getting up those stairs was hard. Yes, getting up here was not easy. I'd recommend those who are very well skilled should only attempt this. I've been kayaking for years, and I'll tell you, this kicked my butt, not gonna lie. Since we are here, let's check out the insides. Looks like some people have been doing a lot of graffiti, but outside, that is one beautiful view. Not going to lie. At the moment, I lost my my paddle. It is somewhere beneath the stairs here. I kind of doubt that it's floated way far out. I mean, there's enough pillars that it's probably caught on that. I know it still floats, so I guess maybe I'm not too worried about that. That's the one thing that I did not expect about this entire venture, is this water is very choppy. But then again, a storm did just come through, and I think that's where a lot of it came from. So let's step out here for a second. Now, I think just beneath me is about a 5-story tall building that once stood proudly, very proudly, and today only the first 20 feet is really all that visible. And wouldn't you know it, there is my paddle. I'll probably just use a piece of wood to get back out here, and I'll probably get it on my way out. The way the current's going, it'll probably catch on to that house, so I know I can't exactly get it at the moment. Now, y'all want to know a really cool part about all this? Is that at one point there actually used to be an old coal silo that used to go out with the boats, or not the boats, the trains, and it used to stand right about there where we were just at, kind of like where my paddle is currently floating to. I don't know, the current's not terribly strong, and I did find a big piece of wood, so like I said, I guess really I want to catch up to it. Standing from this end, it just looks so epic. Now, what I'm walking on, this used to be a part of the old elevator that this is where the trains would unload all their stock, or the boats vice versa, and they would go back and forth and they would trade. Now, as you all can tell, there's absolutely nothing here. All except an old building and an old dream. Again, I say this cost about $75,000 to build way back when. I'd probably say maybe about $500,000 in today's world, I guess. Kind of around in there. Yes, it does look like the storm's coming in, so I'm probably gonna have to leave here pretty soon. But other than that, I think I've really seen just about all there is to really see of the Danville grain silo or grain elevator. I mean, there's just a random 2021 just hanging from the rafters in the old metal. Now, actually, just to go to show how strong this building actually is way back when, back after this entire place flooded, there was actually, it happened a couple of times. A few ferries came through and absolutely butted in or crashed into this building. Although, as you all can tell, due to the true showmanship of how this place was built, that didn't faze it. In fact, to this day, it still stands. It's very crazy to think, and I just noticed this. Look at those holes right there. Very, very cool, very, very interesting. I am not looking forward to getting back in there, but I know I got to. So anyway, you guys, this has been a very fun, very interesting adventure today. A little bit of hard work and effort went into this. I'm probably not going to do this anytime soon because of how hard it was to get out here. So anyway, you guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care and that y'all want to see more awesome videos. Real quick, I wanted to check this out because, you know, those people, they took a part of this bridge. Now they're living under it. This is another trip I will not be taking anytime soon. Unfortunately, I lost track of my paddle. However, the thing that saved me, well, it was not the Powerade, even though actually Gatorade. But this board right here that came from the silo. So yes, this thing saved my butt. I am gonna miss my other one though, but I needed a kayak paddle to begin with anyway. And that was freaking crazy. I'm not, like I said, this one kind of threw me for a curveball. Shoot. Anyway, guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care. Means that y'all want to see more awesome videos like this in the future. This one, I'm not going to the Danville grain silo again. That one was hard. But anyway, guys, remember, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Always means a lot. Goes to show that y'all care. Now y'all want to see more awesome videos. So without further ado, you guys, this vlog is over.